Is broadcast on the first and last Wednesdays of every month on ELBC Radio and its affiliate radio stations throughout the country. Today's edition of the program is also being heard on OKFM 99.5 and Fabric FM 101.1. And so before we go any further, let's bring you messages from our sponsor, the CBL.
The Central Bank of Liberia is pleased to present a new family of Liberian dollars currency. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody. The National Legislature in May 21 authorized the Central Bank of Liberia to print a new family of Liberian dollar currency to strengthen confidence and address demand for Liberian dollars in the country. Welcome to the security futures on the new family of Liberian dollar banknotes. Number 1, see the stars on the security thread as you tilt the note. Number 2, feel the raised ink that can be found along both vertical edges of the banknote and the raised ink on the portraits of the banknotes. Number 3, view the coat of arms and the letter CBL when the note is held to the light. The coat of arms is the seal of Liberia. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody listen. Besides the security features, you can also see the differences between the new and old banknotes. Number 1, rings around the heads of the $20, $50, and $100 banknotes. The 7 ladies who designed the Liberian flag are on the $500 banknote. The 16 tribes are on the front of the $1,000 banknote, which has been introduced for the first time. That is not all. We have new coins, $5 and $10. The new $100 banknote was the first of the new family of Liberian dollar currency. It was introduced in 2021. The other denomination will be delivered later this year and in 2024. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody. Central Bank says they have new family banknotes. Listen, everybody listen. For more information on the new Liberian dollar currency, please visit the CBL website at www.cbl.org.lr. A message from the Central Bank of Liberia, produced by the Liberia Crusaders for Peace.
Thank you, Julie, Andy, and your Liberia Crusaders for Peace. That's one of the many promotional messages or educational messages you will be hearing on the radio in the coming months. Well, we have our regular team here on Money Matters, Mr. Musa Kamara and Mr. William Jople, and we'll be going over to them later. But let's remind you that last Thursday, the Central Bank of Liberia formally launched its currency awareness campaign with a colorful ceremony at the administrative building in Bangabon County. The occasion brought together key stakeholders, including finance ministry officials, the chairman of the House and Senate Committee on Banking, county officials, representatives of the IMF, USAID, UNDP, the World Bank, and the African Development Bank. Also present at the occasion were commercial bank officials, the Liberia Bankers Association, traditional leaders, including Chief Zazan Kawo, the Liberia Marketing Association, Civil Servants Association of Liberia, microfinance institutions, students, among others. In a statement formally launching the ceremony, the Central Bank Executive Governor, Honorable J. Aloysius Talu, praised stakeholders for the support provided the bank towards the realization of its objectives. Executive Governor Talu made specific mention of the people of Bond County for the hospitality accorded the central bank as well as other stakeholders and spoke of plans to decentralize banking throughout the country.
We are beginning the education and the sensitization process to educate our people about the new money, and so that Bond County is a launching pad from here. The whole country will understand what we're doing here today, because everything we do here is for the whole country. Bond County is unique for us in Central Bank. In January this year, we opened the cash hub down the road. And Bond County, because you are centrally located, that's why you are benefiting from this. And thank you for the good people of Bond County. Thank you so much. By coming to Bond County and by opening the hub, what we are trying to do at Central Bank is a decentralized banking. Everything goes to Monrovia, all right? But Monrovia is not Liberia. The counties are Liberia. So we come into Bond County so that if you need to cash your money, you don't have to go all over to Monrovia. You can do it right here in Bond County. We're going to open a nice cash hub in G County that will service Sano, Maryland, Grand Crew, Grand G. So we're going to build a full cash hub. So Bond County is the first one, River G will be the next one, and then we're going to go on. We want to carry banking to the people, so people can become the Monrovia for banking, all right? That's the idea. So when it rains, the road can cut off, especially the areas that have bad roads. People don't come to Monrovia. So we have banking operation there. They don't have to come to Monrovia to do the banking business. That's the idea behind that. Also, we want to first of all give our thanks to His Excellency, Dr. George Manawiya, Senior President of the Republic of Liberia. Because everything we do here is because of the President. Can we get a clap for the President, okay? President, all right? All right. The President had the foresight enough to put the board together. After he formed the board, then he decided to put the management together. And we are doing this work because of the board oversight. Anytime we have an issue, we go to the board. We do the day-to-day operations, but the board also makes sure that we do the right thing, so they have an oversight responsibility. So thanks for the board for the hard work. The other can get a board. We also want to thank the National Legislature, because at the end of the day, legislature are the people's representative. They're the one who gave us the right to print money. And Honorable Dennis and Honorable Albert Che and Buffer Chima, the Speaker, they are the people who gave us, and all the members of the legislature gave us the right to print this money. We want to say thank you to the National Legislature for all the support. Thanks so much. We have a good working relationship with the Ministry of Finance. Because you see, in a country, in the monetary side and the fiscal side don't work together, we got problems, all right? Mr. Toure has been very helpful. The whole currency process, Finance has been helping us, and I want to say thank you to the Ministry of Finance for the coordination and collaboration with us, okay? Also, we want to thank our partners, because some time ago, we don't have all the knowledge, but sometimes our partners, the IMF, the World Bank, African Development Bank, they help us, give us technical assistance. They bring experts from overseas to help us do these things. All the currency thing here, they look at best practices. So I want to tell the IMF, USAID, and African Development Bank, thank you so much for helping Central Bank of Liberia. We couldn't do it alone. Thank you so much, all right?
Well, that's the Executive Governor of the Central Bank of Liberia, Honorable J. Aloysius Talu, speaking last Thursday in Bangabon County